Hi, my name is Olivia Free. I'm a senior Bonner Scholar, and I'm currently studying abroad for a semester in Quito, Ecuador. This past summer, I completed my third summer of service with Student Action with Farm Workers and Piedmont Health Services. My experience was a little bit unique in that I was placed in my service site by Student Action with Farm Workers, which is a nonprofit organization that connects students and farm workers to help better advocate for the farm workers and their families in living and working conditions. Piedmont Health Services is a nonprofit organization as well that serves 13 counties in North Carolina, and most of them are rural. While working at Piedmont, I gained insight into what rural health clinics are like, who they serve, and how they operate. The clinic I was working at for most of the summer was a community health clinic that hosted the migrant health program. Because farm workers are a very isolated population with many barriers to accessing health care, these include language, transportation, cost. The migrant health team used outreach to approach farm workers and get them connected to healthcare and health education. Our outreach entailed going out into the field where farm workers work and live and registering them for our migrant health program, informing them of the services that we offered, and giving them health education about various topics that related to hazards in their working conditions. Additionally, our outreach was conducted at non-traditional hours because farm workers have a very busy work schedule during the day. Each day when I went into the office was a little bit different. Normally we did outreach during the day, during the lunch hour, because farm workers were on a break and it was easiest to get in contact with them then. During the outreach, we sought to register farm workers for health services that the clinic offered. In order to do this, we filled out a basic health assessment with them, which entailed using Spanish language skills to help them fill out these forms. We also checked their weight and blood pressure and gave health education on different topics. This was a good time to chat with the farm workers and answer different questions about clinic services that they may have had. And after outreach, we entered the data from each encounter into two different databases that the clinic used to keep track of interactions with farm workers and their basic health charts. My summer of service project was a success in many ways as my impact was broad. I registered 58 farm workers for clinic services and provided some aspects of case management and health education for each of them. I also helped with 3 COVID-19 vaccination events and 1 COVID-19 testing event at the camp for farm workers. Furthermore, I assisted with packing hundreds of toiletry donation bags that we gave to farm workers when we visited and had an initial encounter with them for the year. Besides my quantitative accomplishments, I've learned so much more than I set out to through this experience. One of my learning objectives was to use my Spanish skills and increase my proficiency. I was able to do this through the outreach activities, as well as interactions with my supervisors. The conversations I had with this community taught me that farm workers are incredibly welcoming, hardworking, and good-hearted people. They wholeheartedly accepted me and helped me to grow my passion for farm worker issues. Additionally, I sought to learn more about the barriers related to healthcare and immigration. This experience showed me the barriers of seeking healthcare as a farm worker and the barriers associated with rural health nonprofits. This experience with farm workers in North Carolina has led me to so many new questions about the farm worker population in South Carolina, specifically in the upstate region where we do our Bonner service. This population is especially invisible and unsupported by social support networks in South Carolina compared to those in North Carolina. By a basic search, there's little information that can be found about farm workers in South Carolina and the resources that are available to them. I hope to increase awareness about farm workers in South Carolina by the takeaways from the summer of service experience.